Broken bones in his hand, and note the presence of Ferran Torres for his Barcelona debut. He is joined from Manchester City. The referee is Jose Luis Munuera Montero from Jaén. It's his very first clasico. Karim Benzema, Sergio Busquets are the respective captains. And a look at the VAR centre. Jose Luis Gonzalez, assisted by Mario Melero Lopez there. This game comes under the auspices of the Spanish Football Federation. Real Madrid lining up like this. Dani Carvajal is back after a month or so out. He's been preferred to Lucas Vázquez at right back. There's no David Alaba because of a muscular injury. Nacho comes in. Vinicius Junior certainly delights the fans, playing on the left. Looking forward to watching him go about his business. He'll be seeing plenty of the aforementioned Dani Alves. Derek Ray here with Stuart Robson. We're just about ready to go. There is Xavi. His 43rd Clasico, his first as a coach, however. And it will be Barcelona to get the proceedings underway. So Barcelona against Real Madrid, a long way from home. A chance for Los Blancos to record what would officially be a 100th victory over the Blaugrana. Dani Alves, the senior statesman, but giving it straight to another senior statesman, Luka Modric. The idea was to spring Marco Asensio. Jordi Alba was under pressure. Marco Asensio, who had a superb game at the weekend and the comfortable win over Valencia, and Karim Benzema doesn't need a second invitation to have a go at the top scorer in the Primera. A bit of early fluency from the Los Blancos.
And it all started with Dani Alves. He was trying to hit a crossfield pass for Jordi Alba, who was making a forward run. Once he gave the ball away, they were vulnerable to the counter-attack. Jordi Alba did get back, stop Asensio, and there you see Benzema trying to bend it into that far corner. Just doesn't wrap his foot around it quite enough.
17 goals he scored. With regard to his future, he's happy to end his career whenever that happens to be. Now play on, Marco Asensio trying to switch it to Vinicius Junior. Marco Asensio lost a strike with the left foot. Couldn't quite keep the shot down.
Well, Barcelona are complaining there should have been a foul earlier on. When Asensio first picked up the ball, it was a very good pass, but it could have been even better if he'd have put more angle on it. Vinicius Junior was in behind Dani Alves. This is the ball I'm talking about. If he plays it a bit straighter, Vinicius Junior would have been in. It's a brilliant ball anyway. It just allowed Barcelona to get players behind the ball. There's the final effort from Asensio.
Tries to get onto the front foot. Ousmane Dembele. Jordi Alba with that square ball. Piqué trying to go through the middle. And Luc de Jong was happy to Torres.
There's the little knockdown from Gavi. It made the forward run. It's Eder Militao that gets the block in. It wasn't a bad strike from Luc de Jong, certainly not handball.
Over dependence on the young man. He's highly entertaining, he's very productive as well. 12 goals to his name, 4 assists. Modric knows how to pick a pass, and Vinicius Junior knows how to run onto the ball. And straight at Ter Stegen.
Well, he's the player they're looking for on the counter-attack. He doesn't come back and defend. It's a well-timed run, just bending it on the side of that man there. He showed good pace to get back and get not a block on it, but put him off. There's the run. Certainly onside as the ball's played. Fairly comfortable save for Ter Stegen in the end. That's the threat from Real Madrid, winning the ball back and counter-attacking through Vinicius Junior at pace.
38 years, 251 days old. Only Amadeo Carboni, 39 years, 140 days old. Older than him in this competition. There's Dembele. They had to react quickly. Nacho for Real Madrid.
That was a bit too easy for Barcelona. Ball just played into Busquets. Busquets plays it into Frankie de Jong. It's a tight decision. Maybe just timed his run. He was trying to lift it into the box. Xavi was getting in there. De Jong was trying to make his way into the box. It doesn't arrive quickly enough.
It's taken by Ferran Torres. Interesting approach. Dani Alves gives it a hit. Reflection on the way through, and Barca will do it again, this time from the right.
It's going to have to be a very good strike to go through all those players, be on target and be strong enough to beat the goalkeeper for something like 35 yards. Unfortunately, it comes off.
Xavi said in the build-up, you've got to start viewing corners a bit like penalties. They are opportunities. Jordi Alba pings it through. Drained by Thibaut Courtois. Quickly rolling that one out. And Barca could get caught here. Vinicius Junior. Benzema had a part to play prior to that. It's Marco Asensio. He was eyeing the top corner. Couldn't quite find it. But Real Madrid giving Barca the runaround.
Well, you said as the game started, what would be the game plan? What would be the patterns of play? Well, Real Madrid on the counter-attack have looked brilliant. Decided not to reverse it back for Benzema, plays it to Asensio. One touch to get it onto his left foot. So it just bounces up off that first touch. It wasn't a great first touch. And that's why it goes over the bar. Just there. Now he has to hit it while it's in the air. Oh, it's difficult to keep it down. A great counter-attack from Real Madrid. It's gone according to plan, really. Barcelona have had quite a lot of the ball without really creating too many clear-cut opportunities. There's some good movement between Frankie de Jong, Jordi Alba, Dembele. We haven't seen enough of Ferran Torres. With Ferran Torres and some of the younger players coming to the fore, starting to get some of the other players back fit. You just think that Barcelona will get better and better as the season wears on.
Benzema robbed Busquets, and easily too, and away goes Vinicius Junior for Real Madrid. Stylish. Barca pay a hefty price for negligence. Benzema managed to outdo Busquets, and then Vinicius Junior off to the races. Real Madrid, who know that with a win here it will be 100 clasico successes, have the advantage.
Well, of course, it's brilliant counter-attacking play. They won the ball back. Vinicius Junior making the run. But Barcelona have to see that much quicker. There's the ball given away. Dani Alves is outside of Vinicius Junior. Araujo has to drop much deeper, much quicker. Balls gets played in behind him, down the side of him, and suddenly Vinicius Junior makes it 1-0. Really poor play from Barcelona, but brilliant from Vinicius Junior. Great finish. Just shows a bit of strength here. Left foot beyond ter Stegen. Probably the only place you can beat the goalkeeper at the near post with a bit of height. That's a very good goal for them.
Well, you're watching a young talent who's going to be at the forefront of the most fearsome players in the game, operating on the left higher up. Modric, good-looking ball for Marco Asensio, pushing it through. It's Eder Militao up there supporting the attack, but it grinds to a halt for Real Madrid.
Offside.
Foil for Vinicius Junior on the left. Mondi. It all happened in an instant, this goal, Stuart.
Well, it was Benzema that came back and won the ball off Busquets. Got the return pass from Modric. He just plays the inch-perfect pass.
Alves, when he thought about playing that one indirectly, decided to go wide where Ferran Torres had taken up his station. Piqué. Dembele for Barcelona. Useful one. And the fierce header towards goal by Luke de Jong. Well, that's very much his game, and he wasn't picked up.
And that's why they have to get crosses into the box. Dani Alves turned away from it to start with when he was in a good crossing position. It's not coming from really wide, it's coming from the corner of the box. That's Bruch.
The block was by Piqué. Here's Gavi. Nimble runner. Frenkie de Jong. Dembele as Barca try to find the right angle. Jordi Alba. Luke de Jong again. Well, held by Courtois, but they're creating chances now, Barca.
And realising they have to cross the ball. It's good play. It's not just throwing it in the box. It's good build.
There was no foul on Vinicius Junior, despite his protestations. Dani Alves for the Blaugrana. Ousmane Dembele cutting in, keen to have a go. Too much height.
That's what he can do. When he receives the ball, just drops his shoulder, comes inside. I've seen Vinicius Junior do that on many occasions. Depay did it for Barcelona at the start of the season. Just gets underneath it on this occasion. Here's that ball into the box from Jordi Alba. Nacho, not the biggest centre-back.
Nacho from the back. Casemiro just in front of him. And Marco Asensio. He's really close down. And he's always going to take on that sort of shot if it is available to him.
Yeah, Barcelona back off here. They're now worried about the run of Vinicius Junior. Benzema didn't make a forward run. So
that was a big discussion point in the newspapers. Here's Dembele, and well, it was a miskick by Ferran Torres. Through it goes for the goal kick.
Whenever the ball goes into wide areas, the player on the far side and the far midfield player, Gavi on this occasion, and Luke de Jong are all in the box. Then you see Frenkie de Jong get in there as well. That's why there's an overload. Should have done better at the far post. This is Asensio with the strike. He probably takes a deflection. That's what slows it down.
Frenkie de Jong. Real Madrid have certainly carried the greater threat, the sharper edge, even though Barca have had plenty of the ball. Dembele, shuffle of feet. Jordi Alba, here's Dembele, trying to manoeuvre his way into position, and he does fire it towards goal. The block was by Nacho. Now maybe
he doesn't have to go back and defend. Let's Barcelona build up the play. Let's use defenders and midfield players to the defensive side of the game, and he just stays out on that left-hand side. And as soon as they win the ball back, he makes those runs.
Frenkie de Jong was in a very high position for Barca. Here's Dembele, and it bobbles around. It's gone in. Luke de Jong for Barca, the equaliser. Real Madrid looked a bit dishevelled, and Barca have taken full advantage. One apiece in this first semi-final on the Supercopa.
Well, credit to start with for Frenkie de Jong. He's been making those forward runs from midfield, trying to create a 2v1 against Carvajal. When it comes, he wins the ball. He runs off Modric. Carvajal comes across. He flicks it on. Now there's problems for Real Madrid. Dembele gets himself in the box, and they're a bit unlucky. Militao is in a good position. He doesn't get any height on his clearance. It hits Luke de Jong and back beyond Courtois. Maybe just that bit of luck that Barcelona and Luke de Jong needed. It's a decent ball, just not defended well enough by Militao. Good positional play. Need to play it back from where it came from rather than going up the field. Good moment for that man there, Luke.
Earlier, there are more Real Madrid fans in attendance than there are for Barca. Kroos, good-looking ball, Casemiro with a header. Straight at Ter Stegen.
Good recovery run, Valverde, the substitute, had to be alive and alert there.
Dembele, steer it back. Jordi Alba, they needed a good ball, they got it! Equaliser, Ansu Fati for Barca. Still there is life from the Blaugrana. Not so fast.
Well, crosses came in the first half, and it was Luke de Jong that was on the end of them. What you don't expect is Ansu Fati. Not the biggest player in the team, not known for his heading ability, but he just finds that bit of space. Real Madrid go to sleep. Casemiro, Eder Militao don't react quickly enough, and it's a very good header, but what a good cross it was to start with. Jordi Alba, inch-perfect cross. The smallest man on the field gets between the holding midfield player Casemiro and Eder Militao and heads it perfectly into the far corner.
The celebration that followed from Xavi. Not getting over.
No flag went up. That was a big chance for Casemiro just to finish this contest.
This could be interesting with Real Madrid trying to get players back quickly. Dembele. Oh, it's a splendid pass, Pedri! And away by Carvajal. Looked as though might have been an offside there. In any case, but we'll have another look.
Yeah, Dembele coming in field. That left-sided position, reversing the ball back in. He was just offside. The ball was played. So Memphis Depay is going to play in the number 10 role, and Ansu Fati's still going to play up the front. He's the man that made the forward run.
That was the offside.
Just about offside.
Against Pedri. Vinicius Junior giving Real Madrid the lead. Equaliser from Luke de Jong for Barcelona, but then Karim Benzema restoring the advantage for Los Blancos. Are they going to make it? Clasico win number 100. It's in terms of all official Clásicos, and this is one. Goes down on the official competitive list. Barcelona will have their own firm views on that subject. Ousmane Dembele. Busquets. And Abde tried to make the run. The timing just that little bit off.
There's a run they love to make from this right-hand side when Busquets gets on the ball. Didn't really matter because it was offside, Pedri, but Nacho got back and defended it well enough.
Fede Valverde is going to come on for Luka Modric. And I always think in every game we learn something from watching Luka Modric. He is a true exponent of the art of playmaking. He'll be a spectator for the remainder of this game, Stuart.
He's absolutely brilliant, isn't he? Technique. He's been one of the top midfield players over the last 10 years or so.
As Abde is competing for it. Ansu Fati just behind him. Nico. Busquets. Now, Memphis Depay trying to hit the byline. Outcome is a corner for Barcelona.
Good recovery run, Valverde, the substitute, had to be alive and alert there.
Dembele to steer it back. Jordi Alba, they needed a good ball, they got it! Equaliser, Ansu Fati for Barca!
Well, crosses came in the first half, and it was Luke de Jong that was on the end of them. What you don't expect is Ansu Fati, not the biggest player in the team, not known for his heading ability, but he just finds that bit of space. Real Madrid go to sleep. Casemiro, Eder Militao don't react quickly enough, and it's a very good header, but what a good cross it was to start with. Jordi Alba, inch-perfect cross. The smallest man on the field gets between the holding midfield player Casemiro and Eder Militao and heads it perfectly into the far corner.
The celebration that followed from Xavi, not getting overly carried away. Twice Real Madrid have been in front, and twice Barcelona have shown the resolve to battle back. And again, we're on course for extra time in this first semi-final. Can do on this occasion. It's blocked by Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior and Araujo, two South American players together there. The Brazilian and the Uruguayan. Sure, the neutrals here in Riyadh won't be too disappointed if they get a bit of extra entertainment. Jordi Alba up against Rodrigo, as has been the case since Rodrigo came on.
And he threw himself to the ground, and the referee's done a very good job here. Vinicius Junior.
And a chance again maybe for Barcelona. Dembele was in hot pursuit of the ball. Courtois needed all his time. There's Mondi, and that's fabulous play out of a tricky spot. Stumbled. Nico. It's Memphis Depay just prior to that. Nacho had to intervene. Pedri just clutching that lower part of the leg.
Another good run. Pedri hit him there, but what a good challenge that was from Nacho. Certainly no foul. He had to react quickly, went out to Depay and then got back and won the ball.
Ousmane Dembele veering in. Seen that quite a lot from him in this game. Casemiro didn't do well to get there, actually did manage to succeed. And Rodrigo, what can he do here? Pulls it back. It was an outrageous dummy by Vinicius Junior. Valverde managing to apply the finishing touch. And look at the celebration that follows from Real Madrid. That was an out-and-out team goal. They're ahead for the third time in this semi-final. Can they keep the lead for good?
And that's the danger with the change of system that Xavi made to get themselves back into the game. When they gave the ball away here, they were vulnerable to the counter-attack. Jordi Alba goes to ground. Now the two centre-halves have got to back off and back off. Looks as though they've slowed everything down. Look at the players coming forward for Real Madrid, and a very, very composed and good finish from Valverde. There's the lead. Vinicius Junior actually goes under Araujo, and nothing that ter Stegen can do about it. He was going into the open corner. What a good counter-attacking goal that was. Valverde with the finish.
Fede Valverde, the man from Uruguay, came through the ranks at Peñarol. Usually 67,000 here at the King Fahd Stadium, but reduced to 30. Now, Casemiro managed to get the break of the ball. Couldn't finish to his satisfaction. Man who scored 6. Abde. Here's Araujo. See Real Madrid's defensive setup. Casemiro gave it to Abde. I'll tell you what, didn't miss by very much at all is Abde.
Well, he did well just to wriggle away from that challenge of Casemiro. He's trying to hit it across the goalkeeper. Just can't get it on target. Good effort from the substitute.